Hello everybody, Phenomenal Sir here, back with another episode of The First 15, the series where I play the first 15 minutes of new or underexposed indie games, and then share my thoughts and feelings about them. Now today, we are jamming out to the intro music for a game called Market Trouble. Want to make trouble with a bunch of thugs? The market is the best place to start. Apparently you can take different items from this marketplace and combine them to make other items. Like they've got pictures of like a swordfish plus a broom equals a broom with a swordfish on it. Who knew? WAS to move, aim and attack is mouse click. You drop items with F. You can change weapons between 1 and 2. Press space. So pretty simplistic controls. This game was made for IGSI Game Jam 2021. So, yeah. Well, right off the bat, the music is on point, so they've got that going for them. As I'm looking at this picture, I'm looking at the pictures on the description, I'm realizing that I need to move my camera because it looks like there's going to be stuff in the other 3 corners. So, yeah. We've got 15 minutes on the clock, and our quest to cause market trouble starts now. Oh, I need to hit play. Oh, it's starting. I take it, and I take it. And then you press space to combine. That does nothing. Ah! How do I attack? Fuck off. Oh my god. Help me. Okay. Get away from me. Ah, my stuff broke. Oh, that didn't work. I'm just trying to survive until I can make a better weapon. Fresh meat. Okay. That's the one they told me to make. Yes. Yeah. Come at me down this narrow alley, punks. Oh, we ready now. Okay, so the items have like a like a cooldown, or the items that you pick up have a cooldown. The weapons that you use have like a health bar. Ooh. I will take that. And I will press switch. You point to click. Looks like the enemies are getting tougher. Oh no! Run away! Gotta kite him over here so I can come back and grab my my broom. Gotta get a broom. Haha! Yeah. Oh no! He poked me with a stick and I died. Damn it. Okay. I'm figuring it out now. Ew. Ah! Get away from me. Ow, oh god, ow, oh Jesus, get away from me. I need to find something to combine with this. Ooh. Controls are a little, sometimes you have to kind of look away a bit to figure out what's going on. And the ranges are a little hard to feel out, at least for this one. I did see this. There was a picture of this, the glove. Haha. Oh. Oh. Ow, ow, get away from me. Oh, I've got a ton of money, by the way. I wonder... Does that heal me? Okay, good, good. So you can get healed. That is a good thing. I wonder, do the items despawn after every level? Yeah, you're dead. Like, could I just... And then... I think I saw this was one of the combos you can do. It's like a spicy meat on a stick or something. Yeah, it lights them on fire. Oh my god, that's amazing. Love it. I could do without the stacked grunts, but you know, whatever. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! I'm not ready. No. Get away! Everybody, back up! No. Yeah, that's right. I'm dual wielding these bad boys now. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, this could be the end for the Sir. Yep. Get away from me. Oh, 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 oh. Better luck next time. I got 50 kills that time, though. Last time I got 22. Of course, I made enough money to heal myself as I was dying, but, you know, whatever. Oh. And... Oh, I can't. I want that crap. So some of these things you just can't... Oh. I just saw that there was a, Well, I'm dead this time. I don't have a good weapon. There's like an option to like open this. Oh, you just buy bread. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with bread. Well, I did well last time, and then this time I sucked, so, you know. Drop that. Oh, I don't want... Oh, my God. Alright, gotta do a lap. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. God damn it. Jesus. I think the enemies get tougher even if you die. Like, I feel like the difficulty has gone up suddenly. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, because before I was killing these guys in one hit with the Sakukan, and now it's taken like 3, and I'm only on wave 2. Let's go back to the title screen and then start it over and see if that adjusts the difficulty. Maybe I'm just. Oh, they got a whole intro here. I didn't even see this before. Go. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just die. Well, let's see. So I am noticing, like, obviously, the concept of the game is fun for me. Like, this is a fun game. But I am noticing some issues that I think would need to be addressed if you were going to make this into a full release. And in all honesty, I feel like you should make this into a full release. But I'll get to that in a second. Okay, bounced. I'm wondering if those are the only 3 combos as well. Yeah. Yeah. Enjoy being on fire, punk. Well, alright. I really hate to do this, but I think I'm going to call it here at the 10-minute mark. I think we've pretty much seen all the content this one has to offer, which is not to say that that's a bad thing. It's just that's life. So, first off, it's a cute concept. I really like the picking stuff up and grabbing stuff and combining things. I think that's a cool thing. Top-down wave combat games are always a little tough because they're very simplistic at their core, and if you stray too far from the core, then you're not playing a top-down, like this feels like a twin-stick shooter to me. That's what this feels like. And if you stray too far from it and you add in too many crazy things, then it ceases to be that type of game, which, you know, is what we're here for. So that's no good. That being said, I will say that I noticed a couple of issues there. Like, obviously I was having a ton of fun, but there are some problems. So the biggest problem for me is that the weapons ranges are kind of all over the place, which you know makes sense because you have different, like you know, a broomstick with a swordfish on it is going to have more reach than a boxing glove with forks stuck in it. Where the problem comes in is that the enemy's attack range seems to be longer than any of the weapons other than the broomstick with the swordfish attached to it. So anytime, and I mean, obviously you can run in and hit them once and it'll stun them, but anytime you're fighting more than one enemy at a time, you will get hit. It seems like you can pretty much count on getting hit every time you try to hit an enemy, because the other guys are going to hit you. Like, you can't stun all of them. So that makes it, and that makes it unfair. That's really the only word. Is if there were different enemies with different ranges, then that's fine. But the fact that that at the very least, the ones with the long sticks that just poke at you, the Mohawk guys, their range is longer than any of the weapons you can get other than the broomstick swordfish combo, is unfair. Like, there's no seams about it. There's no, I think it's not well balanced because the basic enemy can hit you and you can't hit them. That difficulty is fed by the fact that the weapon spawns are random and there is a cooldown, which is cool, but also that the weapons will fall on top of each other, so it's a little difficult to grab the right thing off the ground. Like that little square down in the bottom right hand corner, there were a couple of times where I went down there, I saw a broomstick, I tried to grab a broomstick, I got a fork instead, and I was like, well, I guess I'm fucked, because now all the enemies are here, and I have to do a whole lap around and try to kite them away just to get the broomstick. And you don't want that. Like, you want your player to be able to just grab any combination of weapons, slam them together, and go. You don't want it to be, if I can't grab a broomstick, or if no swordfish spawns, then I will lose. To that end, I think it would be nice if the healing was a little cheaper as well. $5,000 to heal pretty much means, I guess, unless the values go up, it means that you can get a slowly regenerating health bar once every 3 waves, which sounds cool, but when the enemies have that crazy reach and the and the weapon grabs are a little touchy and things like that. It can be difficult. It's also a little awkward because you have to like come over here to grab and combine, and then you have to like, so you can't like be attacking and fighting and then grab something along the way. I feel like this game would benefit enormously from controller support, and normally that's not something I say. I would say that if the, and actually I need to check, I'll check because you may have it. Nope, you don't. I was gonna say sometimes people will have controller support in their game because the program that they're using just automatically assigns like a generic gamepad support. But in this case, and you just have to like key it. But unfortunately, in this case, that's not so. And I feel like this would benefit greatly from that mechanic if you were able to move with your left thumbstick and then just spin your character to aim with the right thumbstick while you're swinging. And then you could say X to grab, Y to drop, and then you could still keep the select button as the combine, so it's kind of out of the way. And then you could just have the left and right shoulder buttons be your switch back and forth. So I could see how a gamepad setup for this game would address some of the weirdness with the controls and would make it a little more accessible than the mouse. But really for me the main thing is the first two things I talked about, is that it's a little difficult to grab the right thing off the ground, and because it seems like the enemy's attack range is so much more than every other weapon combo besides the Sakipan or whatever, the broomstick swordfish combo. There's not a lot you can do there. I liked that the little balls bounced around and all that. Like overall, I thought that all the weapon combos were cool. Obviously, you always say, "Oh, well, I wish there were more," but it felt like a good mix, and there may have been something additional that I could do that I didn't realize with the tennis racket or whatever. But it's just that the time between the waves. Actually, you know what? I'll say that's another thing, is I would like more than 2 seconds between waves to take stock of my surroundings, grab weapons, and combine stuff. So if you were to increase the gap to like maybe 5 seconds or even 10 seconds, I think that would also help to address some of the issues with the grabbing, because you really are having to grab stuff and combine it while you're actively being wailed on by like 8 or 10 guys. It makes the game difficult, and I think you want the game to be difficult, but it hovers dangerously on the edge of going from being difficult to just being aggravating. I could feel myself getting aggravated a few times in there because I'm like, geez, just let me grab a fucking weapon before you start attacking me, you know. But overall, I think it's a good game, and I love the title screen. I love the custom art that you did. I don't know if this music was custom made for your game or if it's something you found, but the music is awesome. It gets you pumped up. It fits, it's just one song, right? And it fits the title screen and it fits the game. And it's been playing in the background for like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes now. I haven't gotten tired of listening to it yet, which is the other thing, is if you only have one song, you want it to be a song that you can listen to and not get irritated over time. Not having that issue with this. So you've definitely hit some of these points right on. You hit the nail on the head. There's just some balancing stuff that I think, because this was a game jam. I know game jams tend to have a limited development time. I would say that if you were able to, make it feel a little more balanced, maybe add some more items, maybe expand it out a little bit. I don't know if I could see this being like a $10 game. I feel like $5 would be a stretch, but I could see a little more fleshed out version of this being like a $2 to $3 game on Steam, which, there's a niche for that kind of thing. Sometimes people, they jump on Steam, they jump on, the Google Play Store or whatever, and they just want to drop a couple bucks on something fun that they can pick up and play for, a few hours. And that's all they really want. And I think that this would fit that niche. So overall, I'm gonna say, and I've been loosening up on this lately, I'm gonna say it's a good game, but I'm gonna rate it 3 stars instead of 4, because it did start to grind me a little bit when I was like just not able to pick up the thing I'm looking at on the ground and stuff like that. But I don't want to call it a game with potential because I feel like the game is already good, but I feel like it could be better. So that's going to be my rating. It's going to be good game, 3 stars. I am going to give the developer a follow right now because I want to see if they have other stuff as well. They do have other stuff. They also have one called Star Trooper, which there's a jam version of that, and it's in the same art style. So it may be that they're also doing their own art. And if you are doing your own art, then that's awesome as well. Let me see. Oh, no, it's a team. So we've got there's a programmer / 2D artist illustrator. There's a music composer, and then there's an animator, 2D artist, UI designer. So it's a 3-person team, and you guys all did your parts very well. So good job to the developers. Definitely thank you for the work you put into this. The game looks perfect. I mean, the way it looks it just works. So the look of the game is great. The music of the game is great. I didn't have any issues with the user interface and things like that. It all felt very crisp. For me, it just felt like the implementation and the balancing was a little off, and those are things that can be fixed. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this game. Maybe if it gets updated again in the future, I might pick it up and play it again. It was only published 6 days ago, and it still is listed as a prototype, so I think that they are still working on it. And honestly, the fact that this says prototype and not like early release or something, that's a bit of a surprise to me because people tend to overestimate how done their games are. And I think in this case, with this being so polished already and you acknowledging that it still needs work by listing it as a prototype, that's another feather in y'all's cap. So overall, good job. I'm gonna watch this one. If it comes back and it gets tweaked and some more stuff gets added, I may do a full like 30-minute playthrough of it or something like that in the future. But I have yammered long enough. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, if you like what you've seen here today, I do have a large number of older videos in my first 15 series. I think as of right now we're up to 35, including this one, as well as a bunch of other videos that I brought over from my Twitch account. Generally, I stream on Twitch 3-4 nights a week, and anything that goes off after 14 days based on its age just gets dropped in here, so you're constantly gonna see new content coming in. First 15 drops Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The other stuff just kind of drops whenever I have extra time. So definitely be sure to subscribe here on YouTube. Be sure to drop a follow, say hey. Always fun to talk to people, not just about the game I'm playing, but about games in general. And thank you once again to the developers for all your hard work so far. I look forward to seeing this when it goes to full release, and I think it's going to be a really, really, really popular game if you keep at it. So, yeah. Until next time, thanks again to everybody out there. Stay healthy. Stay safe out there. Later.